Hi guys, welcome to Basani Pretty's channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. By the way, we just came out of the big interview with Nwajika the poet, and nevertheless we are entering into another big interview with the guy right in front of us. Okay, so guys, viewers, feel free to ask questions and they'll be attended to later when we finally go through the videos and what you would have watched. Okay, so Mr. Guy, who are you?
Hello, Basani Pretty. My name is Tiyani Mbendzani. I am the poet. Yeah, that's a nutshell of me, but not just a poet. I'm an author. I'm a person who is into the nation's comfort. You know, like I love protecting women, so I'm a gender-based activist. By other ways, I'm also a disability activist. Let me say that I'm currently a student at the University of Johannesburg. This is my, I think, 4th year in LLB. I don't know how hard will be the 6th year, even though it's a 4-year degree, but there's a possibility for the 6th year because failing is never.
Are you thinking of failing already?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying because it's normal and sometimes failing is a motivation. So I'm a motivational speaker, a public visionary speaker, meaning that being on public, like standing and telling the nation what they deserve. They can go watch my interviews with Brother Free Man Maluleke, best bookseller.
Wow.
Yes, yeah, you can tell that here there's a motivator, there's a speaker, there's a poet, I am the nation. That's how I gather my minds into. So I believe it's just like a campfire. In a campfire, that's where we sit around and then a jela story.
Wow,
That's where we learn. We didn't have television, so nkarhi wun'wanyana loko titimela hi tshama around ndilo and lava nga na vutivi bya story va hembela kwalaya, but it was educational. So I'm a person who is in love with education. Ni tswaleriwe ka xigalo ka Malamulele ku komisa ka lava ka nga ntiveki, but I believe most of you now know me. I've been on televisions for so many times. I've been popping out on news articles and everything like that. I don't know if in South Africa there's a newspaper looking at some of live, man. Maybe I could do. Yeah, I could tiveka tolo. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. And so tala, itatwa iloko says Basani Pretty vakava. Yeah, let me give you a platform to ask me anything. And let me just say hi to my mom over there at the sky, because my mom passed away when I was 4 years, but I believe that she's still alive and she can hear me whenever I'm talking to the people and telling them that it's possible. It's possible for me, it's possible for you. You can do it and you have the potential. Keep on fighting as a black child.
Wow. Shout out to mommy. Shout out. So Mr. Tiyani,
Yes.
I'm just interested. I see you're wearing glasses. Do you want to share? Do you love glasses or there's something behind it?
Wow. Oh, I now love them. They're part of me. You know, it's like poverty. Poverty, when it's part of you, you get to forget that you are poor until someone reminds you. So I get to forget that I'm wearing glasses until someone reminds me. I wear these glasses because nina problem ya matihlo. Loko ku ri na light, it means that mina ni tatwa ku vava sometimes, and loko ni humela handle la n'wana moya, I must be wearing glasses. Ni ve loko ni ri ka ntanga ntlhanu, grade 5, ni ve ni lose sight, and when lose sight, it was a procedural thing, meaning that it didn't just occur overnight. It deteriorated along the way. So sule maybe nearly grade 4 late, the one year grade 5, and when I drop out because when lose sight, and he ran a cataract. Ni infected cataract. A dose, I don't remember when, but somewhere there in those years. So loko ni lose aside madokodela ma ringetile, but I don't know if I can say they failed or God wanted me to be like this, and I can't say that there's a chance that I will see again, but I don't want to see again. I don't wish to see again. I'm not comfortable with my state of vision. I'm a visionarist.
Yes,
it's titled visionarism.
Yes,
So I'm a visionarist, and now I'm about to start a foundation. Actually, it has been operating but not registered. Got the NGO, a foundation which is Visionaries Foundation, because I'm a motivator. I teach people to see because people are blind.
Wow.
I'm sorry to say that people are blind, but in fact, people are blind. People can't see. So I want people to see beyond the boundaries. I want people to be prophets by the own sake. Like, you must be your own prophet. You must know your future. You must prepare the future for the whole nation. That's what I believe in. Wow. So, and I believe that all problems that we have today, it's because people are blind. So
wow.
I'm sorry, mina not exclude.
Yes. And one thing that you said, or you've noted, you said that you wouldn't wish to see again.
Yes.
What is it that has made you to feel like you are at the point whereby you are like, I'm okay with the way I am?
After ngene xikolo, anvulangi ku ngene xikolo kwini, ngene xikolo ka xitlhela ni junior primary school, and then ka hina hi ve relocate because mina I was born in this other poor area. I think Shoshone is one of the places which will be vanishing. Very Erulani, just by the crossing. Yeah, people know the place, crossing Kamalamlele, and then by whatever, right, left. That place whereby our houses were like muddy, and our actually it's a very poor place. It's down the grade. So for me now, I was born there. But I was born there because I was missing a corner. So kind of relocate things were getting better as she masungula. So look, things were getting better. I and I enrolled with Shigalo Primary School, where I did my grade 4-5, grade 4 and drop out. So even it was a very painful situation. So it was a painful situation because my dad rest in peace to the G. Rest in peace to the G. I know that there's a heaven for a G. Let's not take it from too far that there's no heaven for a G. But loko se va kan lavela xikolo ni ve I advice hi social worker yin'wanyana yi ku kuna xikolo xa vanhu xa vatsoniwa. She just said that it's a special school kambe unfortunately ani leadwa kun'wanyana. So ni ve ni ya na papa da ka ya ku registereni. When we arrive ni twe huwa yin'wana yi kule na ask the G, say man come on va khanani. So and xikolo xa xa vanhu vo penga. Forgive. So la xikolweni ni ve ni swi kuma loko se va ni testa va ku want you to pass this test ku va ku enrolla. Va ni hlayisa from 1 to 20. I was genius, not now. I was genius, but then so like I was like, how dare you to ask me such a question? Don't you have some mathematical things which I gotta solve for me to pass numbers 1 to 20? I'm saying I'm a grade 5 student or learner. They call them learners. So yeah, and then I joined there's a school for blind people, which is a school for the blind, one of the best in South Africa, one of the best which always takes students to the national level. Yeah, so you can compare it with those top schools which you know. Shout out to my school, love you so much. Yeah, so near one school for the blind, Land Africa, you are comfortable. So that's what your answer gets to be answered. Araboni School for the Blind, I got comfortable because since Langana one Muka Wangaboni, this one I'm not the only one. Because
you were able to relate.
Yeah, I was able to relate. By Salaba, they can walk alone without holding any stick, and they don't get lost. They know their ways. They can run. These guys are playing sports. Like they have volleyball. I did play cricket a bit, but I know I'm not a sport guy. I love books. So this one, I go, yeah, I can do anything that I want. By Salaba, one time, so yeah, that's where I came to get comfortable. But now anything, you can read books, you can study like any normal being, you can write, you can. So what's the point of having a site and then you can mislead the and then I don't say that mean I can go out at night. I can go out at night because it doesn't need eyes. But I mean, what's the point when I want to lose a side? So that's why I say I don't wanna. Not I don't wanna see again, but I'm fine with whatever I have now. I'm fine with myself, and I believe that I can do better.
Wow, you've already done so much. You mentioned that you're a poet. Wow, fantastic. But I have a question for you again.
Yeah. Some more questions.
Yes, because I'm like, okay, you said you went to school, now you are doing LLB, and knowing LLB, you need to take a book and you need to read.
Yeah, a lot of books. No, not a book.
So how do you read? How do you manage that?
Okay. Upbringing School for the Blind, they orientated me one donsa what we call Braille. I have devices. I was having this other device. It's a Braille No Touch Plus. It was brought to me by the Premier of Limpopo Province, Stanley Chikumatawata. It is 110,000.
Wow.
So yeah, so Braille No Touch is a device whereby I can go through.
Do you
Braille
have it here? Do you have it?
I have it. Maybe you'll get the pictures.
Wow.
There it is. That's I have it, but you'll get the pictures, and I do have Braille papers here with me. So Braille is a system whereby but that's nothing because social technology. I believe that technology is the mother to everything. That I wrote a chapter that chapter is blind and deaf.
Is this what you were talking about?
Yeah, this is the Braille. So opening it, okay, this device
110,000.
Yes, 110,000.
Okay.
There's a screen here, so you can see things. But I'm switching it off.
Yes.
On, right? Starting Keysoft. So this is how I read.
Okay.
Here's written starting Keysoft. If you send me a message via WhatsApp, it means that maybe number and it's like a Basani period. So I would like to say, okay, go to WhatsApp, maybe press my things. Now it's still opening, but no, we don't care. So maybe I go to WhatsApp, I know these things, I know the coding. Maybe, okay, Basani Pritsin send a message, I go there, and then if there's a message, Basani Pritsin, hi Tiyani, I want to interview you, when can we make that possible? And I'll reply, it's possible, 1, 2, 3, and I have a laptop, and you want the laptop letting it there, laptop, yeah, man, you're not JAWS system, let's check I should take a question.
Yeah, so we have a bit of a problem, nice life problem.
So JAWS, talk like, okay, let me make this talk then. Want me to go get this talk. Okay, so like anything that I do in my computer. So like one send a message, let's say I'm writing. Anything that I do here, it can talk. It can be fast. Maybe like a Facebook, we send a message to computer, make a laptop. It means that you can't like Facebook. Basani pretty story. Oh, like now this device, yeah, go like, oh, Wisani Matonsi reacted to your post, you know. So that's it.
Wow. And you are able to do it.
I'm able to do anything. I'm able to write. I'm able to. So news don't they want what's all I'm right. There's the Braille, there's the devices that they're corner. So not fly allow one. Maybe I have to download a case. Okay. Maybe I'm researching. Me a lawyer. Rana ra Tower Best. Me a lawyer. Ra Tower Best. Yes, of course. Me a email na ye. Na makako emu no one anga guilty before. And it's already our best anga guilt. Guilt and now call me when so are guilt is come back 7. So ningana Google maybe Nico State VS Tower Besta and Tower Besta like that, and then 2023. So you search right maybe Niaka Safely the website download Niaka Safely Kasaflin Fikani download that case and I read here on that case. I can read anything here. Even like a computer, I can go download it via my computer.
So do you read by just moving your fingers?
My fingers here and then kuna the button that one so I'll be scrolling. So I'm fast man because this is my food. This is what I eat with every day. This is my life.
Wow. And I must say that now I understand why you said that you don't wish to go back again, because you are able to do things even more faster than we.
Yes,
can ever
I'm fast. I'm fast.
Wow.
Yeah, so, computer. I don't think you are faster than me.
Wow.
I don't, and I don't feel like you'll ever be faster than me. Because it's my life. That's what I live.
Wow, I'm so impressed. So I want to ask again.
Yes. You don't have to request to ask. The reason of the interview is to ask. Feel free.
Yeah, so when we were coming in the morning, I was coming with management and he's like, okay, let me call this guy.
Yes.
And because it explains why now, because I was not understanding. He called and you answer. And then I'm like, how did he answer? And then you call again, and then you said you were coming. I'm like, how? And when you were coming and approaching, like, it's like you see beyond boundaries. You see beyond boundaries.
Yes.
And you don't even like step on it. Wow. I must say that what you said is actually true. But I wanted to, okay, he said I shouldn't say, I should ask again. So,
feel free to ask me.
I heard you saying something about a visionary.
Yes, I'm a visionary, meaning that. Okay, a visionary, it's a person who can see beyond the boundaries. A person who think more deeper. So, if you have to think of businesses now, you have to talk about business, you have to talk about law, you have to talk about politics. Because I've been in those industries for very long time.
Politics?
Yeah, I don't want to consider myself a politician, but many people have been crying that why Tiyani unga be a politician, but I don't want to be a politician. I'm a politician by nature.
Wow.
Not what people think.
Wow.
So I can analyze politics, I can talk politics more deeper because I'm in love with history of my culture and the history of the world, because I am of the world after all. So I have to know I am the son of this land, of this sand, of this soil. Black as I am, oil. It means that I'm of this land. So I love this land. I have to know anything about it. That's why I know politics and I know law as a student of law, but what brought me to law?
I think I wanted to ask that.
Politics and the love of the people. So politics is just a word which means cities matters. The problem that is hamako. So what made me to think of law?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So the reason why he did law is because he cared.
Yeah, and these are politics.
Wow.
Caring about my people, it means that I care about the politics around my people.
Wow. You also mentioned that you have a book. and you're a poet?
Yes, I have a book. I'm a poet, but my book is not a poetry book. It's a general philosophy. As I said, I'm a great thinker. I think beyond the boundaries. It's a general philosophy and psychology. It's a motivational book, inspiring and sparkling together as trying to reignite that fire in the nation. So my book consists of 10 chapters. I wrote that book last year and published it last year. Now I'm thinking of publishing the second book, which is more So I published that book. There's 10 chapters. I teach people that how can we have a better future. I'm a role model to many kids out there. I go to schools, do motivations and everything. Like I'm a great speaker. I'm eloquent. I have words in my back, articulated. So, when I'm a motivational speaker, I feel like it's something which must go beyond that. So I must write. And I don't just write, I read a lot. Meaning that I have more knowledge than whatever I can, But I don't have to brag about it, but knowledge, if I have it, I have it.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, I mean, I look at grade 12, I matriculate. I school when I was we have a child, and ani munhu ani participate aswotala even le ka swikolo swile handle, so associating with anyone as I view myself not disabled, able but differently.
Yeah, I think
yeah, I'm able different. I remove this in my abilities. So ndlela leyo swi endla ku ni va munhu a tsalaka, ni va munhu loyi a yimbelela I love it. But no, I mean, let's take it.
So you used to sing as well?
Yeah, rap songs. I do rap songs when I was young. And then I used to take but I was a good student. I was a disciplined child. I was to no Tiyani, whatever I do it out of purpose, right? When pass a class and Matric, I mean, look, got someone on TV.
This tweet, I heard about it. Something economics, something.
Yeah, so I could mean a wanyana, malembela mama kale, so like I realized that, oh God, I can't understand. I'm a role model to so many kids. Even now I'm a role model to so many kids. They call me, ask for motivation, study tips and everything like that. So I just had to write a book, how to create a better future, how to see beyond the boundaries, meaning like creating a better future. I mean, there's a chapter titled Futurity and there's a visionarist mindset. Because I believe that visionaries, beyond the boundaries, I see beyond that wall, you know. So I demolish all thin walls to see beyond the boundaries. There's a mindset you find
Wow.
Over disciplined, over consistent, you must break the thin walls of divisions. You must ensure that you don't see race, gender, you don't see sex when you look at the next person. You just have to be yourself and stay real. So last year I was recognized as a legend by the Hope Divas Foundation.
Wow.
Together now Pastor Strike, James Kwambani and everyone. So I'm that guy. I'm in that space of people who are motivation, the mentors that that's why most of them are pastors and everything like that, because I believe that I must catch up with great energy. Positivity is the one which will help you to go further with your life. So I believe that the nation I'm creating, the vision is the society I'm creating, is the society which will acknowledge that a woman is not something to be beaten, a woman is not something to be abused. So I have a poem which I've written in that book, and chapter, A Nation's Comfort. That's where I get to show my gender-based violence phobia. And I wrote the title. There's a chapter to my mom, Dianoria. I show how much I love women because I was raised by women. And my number of women are in
Wow.
So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Actually, you never finish off hearing from this mouth. It's very big.
It's beyond boundaries.
Yeah.
It's beyond boundaries. You said something about, one thing that you're saying that you became a legendary. Now I'm like, how old are you? Because okay, cool, we've been talking, but how old are you?
I'm 20 something, somewhere there. 23. Yes, I'm 23. Oh, being a legend doesn't need your urge. We have legends like Tupac. That's why I believe that if I die today, that's enough out for me. I've done enough. You don't know, Pretty. That's why you must do as far as you can. You don't know where you're far in. What if what did Pretty do under the sun? I pay me one. So do whatever you can now. If it takes you to breathe 1,000 times in a second, just to do it, just do it. Never procrastinate, because there's no tomorrow. Tomorrow is something we prepare, and we have to shift for the other generations. Imagine loko kokwana va hanya, kokwana va nga tswala kokwana nga tswala kokwana akaya a nga ta swi kota ku va support. So we have to die, and I take examples from people like Tupac. I'm a fan of hip hop. Juicy WRLD. Okay, let me talk about Tupac. Tupac, if you are not 25 years, the simutayana are more than 700.
Wow.
If you are let the movie 5 or more than that. If you are multi-millionaire, like everything, let's Tupac and even today we still play the song Dear Mama, whatever. Right? Will never stop. The music will never die. His legacy will never die. So he's a legend. So we have to recognize people legendary if ever they do the best now, even if they're still alive. We don't have to wait for them to die. So the Hope Givers Foundation, Rising Legends, ba make sure kuna bana ba bafana laba banga more suited to lead us in future. Wow. Not those ones who will be beating their wives. You find a politician now killing their wives. Like, we must go to hell with that. We must get rid of that. We must make sure that we build a society which is positive, which is loving, which is acknowledging the fact that a woman is better than me. I always acknowledge that. I always tell people that women are powerful. And anything must be initiated by a woman. If you love reading, just go check the book titled The Hidden Figures. You'll know that men are just greedy. I'm working if there was no women. A computer was coded by a woman. Today we're using a computer coded by a woman at first. I call computer mara. Coder. Those women, human computers, they were 3. About one message to the point that if one of them calculate a moon, look, I am waiting it moon and everything. Marawana yana decide that one waiting sign. That's also one. We must advocate that if we cannot click we one waiting, a woman must go.
Wow.
But I understand that a woman didn't go. But was that about greedy? That's why one fan women are not good. And we were all born of women. If we're not one owner, raise your hand. But it's not to disarm men, But one owner are so great as well. But they must know their duties. Their duties is to protect. They must not go beyond the boundaries that protect.
Wow.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, but one owner you are also powerful, but
yeah.
We are born of
a woman. We are all born of a woman.
This is pretty.
Oh yes.
The cameraman there was raised by a female, yes. And he was taught how to say mama by that woman. He was taught how to do 1, 2, 3 by that woman. Meaning that a man is a coding Yamasa. And sociology. I did sociology sometimes in my modules. Sociology says that A home or family is a primary source of information, meaning that everything that you know today would do the same because papa wana wanga kona abarin ntirweni and 1 2 3 na still so kuna bona la ba ringeta ku kurisa na papa mena like after the mwana mba lova ne ba kurisini, but I will never despite the fact that I'm a product of a woman.
True.
Yes.
And women are also need to be regarded as part of the super beings. So,
yes,
yeah.
Those are the greatest things
Wow,
you'll ever find under the sun.
Wow. I read somewhere and they said that you've gotten high colors. What high colors? What, I don't know, what is that? What did you get?
Oh, flying colors. Okay, when I was in grade 12, right? I'm not tired about grade 12. I love people. That's why I support. I wanna watch school. Kuna school soon I decide that okay, this year I'm going to work with the schools. Whenever nearly popo, I'm going to work with the schools. Kubani promote kurbana. Baba motivated in all the times because I was also motivated by other people. And now in the through Visionaries Foundation, I'm going to give awards for like after September, after trial, for the top 3 scholarships.
Oh, so you have schools already?
No, it's not my schools.
No, I mean like the schools that you have identified.
Yes, I've identified. I work with circuit managers and everything like that.
Wow.
And the principals of those schools. So, me in grade 12, just to get other people motivated. I was a national top student. I had 5 distinctions, obvious maths, manga, TV, and literacy, but I was getting good grades, but I'm coming distinction. Not NO, I'm going to go to the push up. NO, you do one distinction, but I got 70 something, so I was worried, like, oh God.
Why? I don't know
so,
lifestyle.
So I got 5 distinctions. English, obvious, the language I love, but I hate. By colonizing, and then Xitsonga home language, obvious. Mina Mtsonga, Mhlengwe. Timitsu ta mi ti le Hlengweni, ni Mhlengwe ukanga tifinyingi ka sweswo, ni Xitsonga Mhlengwe. I don't wanna do poetry, yeah. So Xitsonga ni be number 1 in South Africa.
Wow.
Economics and then number 1 in South Africa.
Wow.
So, and yeah, the rest I go the distinctions. Can some got business ni number 1, but didn't truly what 3%
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it magata kuba consistent. It magata visionarist mindset. Ikalini nayo. So I'm positive. And I don't stay with negative people. I don't want them. I don't need them. I don't even think of them. I don't. If you are negative, I better change you to be positive. If you don't want to change, it means that I have to go away. Because association will always bring assimilation. You are the same as your friends. Show me your friend, I'll show you your colors. Right? Xin'wana xa kona I ku va ni pfumela ka timhaka ta ku va discipline. Sometimes I can go to a like la university is not easy, but teachers a ni swi kota ku ka teacher ni ku ma'am, if I'm not doing great ni kombela mi ni rhongisela ni ta kota ku va na matimba mo mantwisisa. Mi nga nyiki mark leyi ni vona yi deserve in my life because I was always worried ku ri one kuma ti-90s.
You are where you were getting
100, yeah. I was always worried. Lava ku va ni rhongisela ku ri ni ta kota ku kuma courage ya ku va ni mantwisisa and do better. So I always wanted to do better in my life. Ni believe ku ri n'wana n'wanyana u fanele a ti navelela swa kahle. People don't give up into yourself. Just be who you are and stay real.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
And when you are saying that, something crazy came to my mind, and I feel like I want to ask it.
Yeah.
You permit me, it's gonna be crazy.
The reason of an interview is you to ask. If you don't ask, it's not an interview.
Do you know, like such wisdom that you have, the way you read, and the way you follow up news, I'm beginning to wonder Okay, do you watch TV?
I don't watch TV. I listen.
You listen.
Yes, I listen. I listen to news. Now it's easy, guys. I think TikTok.
You also do TikTok.
Yeah, I do TikTok, but I deleted many videos. I deleted my videos. I only have one video now,
Wow.
which I just thrown in TikTok. I think 2 days ago.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think news. It's easy if you follow right people. TikTok. The right channels. I think they have news. So now YouTube. I don't have time for television. I mean that thing of you see. I don't have time for those things. They're not educational. But if you go to YouTube, check channels like Basani Pretty, Tiyani Mbendzani, kuna channel ya Tiyani Mbendzani. Subscribe I'm don't because financially and I'm educated. So I read a lot of books. I've read those books which you think of So yeah, it's just a matter of you follow the right people.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that here I'm talking to someone who has done so many things. But I want to ask again.
Yeah.
Like the way you're so vocal, were you involved in like arguments, things, or something like that? Like I want to understand, like the way you are just out there, you're like this, that.
In 2017, I was a debater.
Okay.
So I led a debate from down from district to national, and then we were positioned something 3 there.
Wow.
So the road safety, I've been doing debate for that RTMC thing, action of decade. I'm sure that la one gonna school by the what I think. So I've been doing debates and I'm a law student. Obvious, every time you have to be arguing, you have to be in. Cause now I'm doing my practicals somehow, so I have to be vocal, I have to be writing, I have to be talking, I have to be. Yeah, that's my life.
I'm talking with intimidation. I'm scared that I'll say something wrong and they're after me like that. Wow.
No, don't be intimidated.
Wow. And I also like the way you were backing the woman, that we are all born of a woman. How can a boy growing up from a certain village say that women are bad? But they're born of a woman.
And also masate. Like it's bad go cause kuma masate yana ngakudonsa kula kuvuswa yana ngakudonsa everything. Akuhlambisa from the beginning.
Yeah.
So actually for me a man is a woman.
Yeah, and I also think, you know what I also think again? I think that, can you imagine, if you look at the population, most dads, I'm so sorry to point out to dads, others, they are not responsible for their kids. They leave and you find out that women take that burden.
Yes.
But we're not recognizing of that because we grow up and we're like, no, I want to know my dad. We forget that what? And it's mostly the boy child that say, I want to know my dad. I want my dad. And then they forget who brought them up.
Yeah.
And they now say women are this, women are that, women are this. But in the nutshell, women are also superwomen as much as men are also that.
Yeah, we just have to understand the nature of a woman. A woman is always there to protect. And don't such one a pastor strike. Arika summit in one how to raise boy child. But at the end, I was with this friend of mine, Mhlore Sam. Big up boy is an author of 2 books. But at the end, Mhlore, look here. Me as your father. I'm not here to shield you. I'll put you on my shoulders. I don't know if you know that word. I'll put you in my shoulders.
No wonder you got the distinction.
So that you can see, what's far. And if you're on top of my shoulders, whatever you'll see is something which I don't see. I don't want you to be intelligent like me. Be more than me. That's a father. The father will teach you to fight. The father will teach you to protect. But the mother will shield you. Mani look what bebola, she put you on her back about tavola, kuvaungawi, and then you don't have to see what's further. So a father will always teach you to see further.
Which
So
means
these are the two differences. Like a mother will protect. So that's the nature. That's the nature. And I advocate to I think it's a good thing. You have to provide. How will you provide whereas you are in the running?
wow.
You have to protect. How will you protect whereas you are in the running? You are beating that woman. How will you be able to protect her whereas you are the one who's beating? So that's the point of I as I'm not a feminist, but I'm a human being. I'm a visionarist. I see the nature of things beyond, and I take the philosophy part of it than whatever is going out here. Like it's just fake ideas and useless. Yeah, and we must damn it.
Wow.
But
Guys,
wrong.
yeah, thank you for noting that one, because after all, we are dying because of them. Yeah, I do get it. Oh, you shared so much. You shared so much. Your story is so touching. You shared so much. Is there something else that you want to share that I didn't tap on to? Because I want to make sure that we have everything.
What is it that I would like to share? Because I have a lot. What I would like to share, and we must respect each other. And and everything like that. It's now done. Diana as a black nation done. Onelana. Kuba ruketelana daily, kuba vulawula kubiha. Mwantu says, I just feel vanhu ane kuna that point ya ku va humesa vuhari bya vona swinene. So there's no point for that. Let's stay positive, work hard, and create a better future for all. Be proud for us to say that we have created it. If I never that witness for that. So I say in life about God. That's what I can say in a nutshell. And thank you so much for this interview. May a black child out there watch it and see the value of creating a better future for all. Be a visionary. Don't forget to buy my book. Don't forget to buy my book, Visionarism. Subtitle, Demolished Walls, to see beyond the boundaries. You know, so that's the other thing I can say. It's not about it. And subscribe on the channel. This is Basani Pretty. Yeah, me I'm a subscriber. Tiyani Mbendzani. I'll create content for you if ever you subscribe. Watch the videos which are already there. I'm sorry, one thing such long. I just want to accommodate all people in the diaspora.
All right, thank you so much, guys. This was an influential interview, and myself, I've learned a lot. Like just by sitting next to you and see the things that you do, like you've just inspired me to continue. I wish also I could see beyond boundaries. Like I feel like I want to close my eyes and see beyond boundaries, because I think there's just the special thing about it, because you are unique. And that makes you powerful. And you are a superman. Like, he's an upcoming artist, guys. He's a poet. He's a legendary. He's a lot of things in him. And he sees beyond boundaries. Shout out, man. Shout out to Paris. So shout out to them for people that have been there and who have been assisting you, because they didn't know who they were raising. I'm sure when your dad was left with you and he had to bring you up and also to feed you until to an age that you are, I believe that he did not know he was taking care of a wise man like you. So guy, thank you. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much. Guys, don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. And Also subscribe to Mr. Tiyani's YouTube channel. Everything will be down below. You can also tap on it and also watch more videos. Bye.